Hey guys, Dante and I welcome back to another video. So today we are rating first overall NHL draft picks from 2000 to 2020. I'd say, guys, 2021 on, yeah, you can't really make a fair argument for. But yeah, let's get started. Also, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year. So yeah, do subscribe. Starting off, we got Alexis Lafreniere. He's been pretty good. 57 points is his career high. Not bad player. Not a good player. Not. He's a good player, just not like all-star caliber. He's kind of overshadowed on his team. We're not going off of potential. Because if it were potential, he'd be all-star potential, I'd say. But right now, he's in pretty good. Uh, yeah, next up, we got Jack Hughes. I'd say he'd been MVP caliber. You could make the argument for all-star, but he has been the lifeline of the New Jersey Devils. He has been the reason they've been so good. So next up, we got Rasmus Dahlin. He's been an all-star. I wouldn't say he's been MVP caliber. It's hard for a defenseman, but I'd say he's been really valuable to his team. But when comparing him to like guys like Jack Hughes, Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby's, I don't think heck, even Nathan McKinnon's, he does not sniff that. Nico Hischier, all-star. Okay, so he's like a Selke level forward. I think he's leading the league in goals right now, or if not, he's top 5 in goals. He's terrific. Yeah, really good player. Austin Matthews, MVP caliber, generational goal scorer, but if we're going off a generational player, he's been no. But MVP caliber, I'd say, is pretty damn good for first overall pick. He's got a Hart Trophy. He's scored 60 goals twice. Yeah, he's MVP caliber. Next up, Connor McDavid. This McDavid guy, I don't think he's panning out. No, I'm kidding. He's generational. I don't think we'll ever see another player like Connor McDavid again. I think what he does in this day and age is just so impressive. Aaron Ekblad, meh. Injuries have kind of made it so, like, if it weren't for injuries, he'd arguably be an all-star, but if it weren't for injuries, he'd be in pretty good, most likely, but, Aaron Ekblad and meh, just because of the injuries. He's not a bad player, but he's not a good player either. Next up, we got Nathan McKinnon, Nate Mack. MVP caliber. He's non-generational. Took him a while to become the player he is today, but I'd say MVP caliber. I'd say that he's got a Hart Trophy. Nail Yakupov. Oh wait, generational. I'm joking. He's in bust. Not a. He just didn't pan out at the NHL level. He had a good rookie season. I think it's just the coaching that screwed him over. Next up, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. I'm teetering on meh or pretty good. Like, he's like at least gonna give you 65 points a year. And he's got a 100-point season. So I'd say if we're going off what they've done so far, Nuge is ahead of Lafreniere any day. So Nuge goes in pretty good. Taylor Hall, all-star, I'd say. All-star. Got a Hart Trophy. Thing is, he can't stay healthy. And he can't stay on one team. Next up, John Tavares. I'd say he's... Ooh, I'm teetering on pretty good or all-star. I'm going to put him in all-star just because his consistency of being an around point-per-game player for the last, 15 years? So, yeah. Steven Stamkos, all-star. The reason I'm not going to put him in MVP caliber, just because, injuries, man, injuries. If it weren't for injuries, he probably would be a little bit higher, but it took him until he was 32 to get a 100-point season. He's not MVP caliber, but he's above all the guys in this tier. Steven Stamkos. Actually, you guys are probably gonna yell at me in the comments, so I'll put him up here, okay? Because you guys make mean comments. Patrick Kane, MVP caliber. Would I say he's generational? No. Was he on a generational run with 3 Stanley Cups in 6 years? Yeah. But I'd say Patrick Kane, MVP caliber, that's fair. Eric Johnson, meh. He's been around in the league for so long, you can't really argue that he's a bust, but compared to all these other guys, he absolutely sucks. Sidney Crosby, generational. It's Sid the Kid. What do you have to say? Alex Ovechkin, you got Alex Ovechkin, generational. Also, it doesn't matter what order they're in. I don't know. Marc-Andre Fleury, he's been an all-star. Pretty good goalie ever since he entered the league. Solid. Not the best goalie, but solid goalie. Rick Nash, all-star. Rocky Richard Trophy. Ilya Kovalchuk, MVP caliber. When this guy was in the league in the 2000s on the Thrashers, MVP caliber. This guy was putting up 40 and 40 seasons in the late 2010s. This guy was MVP caliber on a horrible Atlanta Thrashers team. Rick DiPietro, yay, last one. Bust. One good season, injuries derailed his career. I don't know really what you can say. Anyways, hope to see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, helps out the channel. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So just subscribe. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Don 2009 out.